Okay. So to everyone who is joining, I might turn off the commenting section as I start the interview. So if you have any questions, you can share with me now. And yes, regarding the interview, I'll just give you a little story. I wanted to know the journey of a content creator. तो मुझे लगा that I think YouTubers and TikTokers will be the best person to talk to, and that's why I approached so many TikTok users. And guess what? किसी ने मुझे मेल पे रिप्लाई नहीं किया. No one replied to me, and then I thought that why not Markian? And yeah, wait. And yeah, he actually replied, and yeah, I'm doing the interview with him, and I'm sitting before you, but अंदर ना वो dance चल रहा है. Oh hi.
Hello.
Hi, it's so good to see you.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. So, Markian, first of all, I've given you a basic introduction. I mean, you don't need an introduction. You are making a smile for years now.
I appreciate it.
So, Markian, tell us that how are you creating content in during COVID-19? I mean, I see that even during lockdown, when people were inside their house, you were still generating at least 2 videos in a day.
Yeah, it's all video effects. It's all computerized. I'm just kidding.
Okay, no,
I'm
no,
just
but
kidding. We make videos. We film from home. So
okay.
Luckily, we were able to film from home. We didn't have actors come to our homes during the quarantine and all that, but we just made videos that we could film by ourselves at home. For example, like weird things you do at home alone, or but like a bunch of videos that we can film amongst the creators.
Okay. But was it taxing to you? I mean, because during COVID-19, everyone was going through a turmoil, you know, there was also anxiety, uncertainty, but you kept on doing your work, you kept on creating content. So was it difficult? Was it easy?
No, we actually saw it as an opportunity to help put out positive vibes. Like you said, it was a very stressful time for a lot of people, so that we thought we have a service that we need to provide for the people on the internet to cheer them up during this time with lighthearted content that was unrelated to all the craziness in the world. So that's kind of the way we looked at it, and actually we had a lot of views during quarantine, so it worked out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you take the responsibility of bringing smiles on millions of people. But tell us what keeps you happy. Like in one of your videos, you did share a funny video that you meditate or you exercise. But what do you do to keep your mental health intact?
Exercise is an important one. Sleep. I'm big on sleep. Like, get yourself good 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That's my energy. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink Red Bull or anything. Sleep is so important. And then it's a mindset, you know, to live life with a positive attitude. Happiness can be a choice, and it only takes just a smile to force your brain to think that way and just interact with strangers. So I'm an optimist. I love life. Life has been great to me, so that's kind of my attitude.
Okay. But Markian, do you also feel the pressure that social media puts on all of us, like, you know, to create content every week, or, you know, the number of likes may sometimes affect you? I mean, does that impact you? And also the number of social media content creators are increasing every single day. So you have a lot more competition than you had in 2014 when you started off.
Yeah, of course. It is stressful. Social media is stressful. If I wasn't doing it as a business, I wouldn't be posting on social media. I'm just to myself. I'm an introvert. I'm a shy kid. That's just me. However, what excites me about business entrepreneurship and creating something that has an impact on people is the analytical side of it. And how can we reach more people? How can we create more engaging, meaningful content? So it's about separating your video time and your personal time, putting your phone away, and just enjoying what you're doing.
Do you also have time off social media where you are actually not using your phone or social media?
A big part of the day is on computers and phones. However, yeah, I try to limit my social media for sure. Even with Instagram, I mute a lot of people that I follow because I only want to see the people that I interact with most or that are most important to me. That way, having said that, I still like pull up Instagram every 5 seconds and like refresh. But I think it
Okay.
is important to limit social media consumption.
Okay. And Markian, if I'm not wrong, you're not just one. You have a whole team working for your content. So tell us, how is a
Hmm.
day in your life like? Like you just sit and discuss, and how do you know that this is too silly, we can't take this on Smile Squad, and this is something which we can actually make a video out of it? So how do you draw the line? How do you decide what makes a video?
Of course, we are a team. We have like 8 or 9 people right now, and it's a whole
Okay.
system. So we have starts with the writers pitching ideas, then the creators film the video, then the editors edit the video. And I think we've really nailed down like a culture and a vibe of our and tone of our videos. Always
Yeah.
lighthearted, always family friendly. But you are right that sometimes we want to push the boundaries. So I'll give you
Yeah.
an example. Two videos which we were first a little like worried about because it's a little more sensitive was, for example, Black girl struggles and when your friend is a drag queen. These were 2 topics that we really didn't dive much into, but actually I think we executed in a really positive way that brought awareness to these communities, and it turned out to be successful videos.
Okay. And you know, every millennial today is looking for that one viral video which can make them famous. And you have created so many viral videos. So I mean, I understand there is no formula to create a viral video, but how do you put your bet on a safe content? Like, how do you know that this may work, this may resonate with your audience, and this may not?
Just look at the history. We look at our other videos that have performed and that haven't performed.
Okay.
We like to represent lots of identities and cultures, and to a certain point, it is a formula. We know that cultures is one formula, so we can do different cultures.
Yeah.
We can do personality traits, we can do body types, and then we do either awkward moments, benefits, struggles, what it's like to when you're friends. So it's just, we know what works based on the past videos, and now let's just see what new identity we can represent.
Okay, okay. So yeah, you have your set of things which you want to work around.
Yeah.
And
And we always try to innovate and be creative with our new ideas.
okay. And Markian, when it comes to acting, like I understand that none of you are professional actors, but this is my observation that every person who is on the video is really loud, is really in your face. There's no space for subtlety. So is that intentional, or you just want to, be more relatable? Like,
Yeah, so Kurt and Sam are actors. I am not. However, I've been doing this for 3 years. So if you see my videos in the
okay.
first year, you would say, yep, he's not an actor. But we do always want to be engaging. We want to be hooking, especially on Facebook where people's attention spans are very short. So we need to hook people straight away. So there is a system to that, even in the editing and in the acting.
Okay. And then I understand that as it is Smile Squad, your primary objective may be just to entertain. But do you have any secondary objective saying that sometimes to make a political point, or sometimes to take a stand for feminism, or to take a stand on environment, in anything? Like, does that also, do you also consider it when you are creating content?
Yeah, I think being ethical, being kind is always important. Our main mission is to make people smile. And we know that if we can inspire people to smile, we can inspire people to be kind to each other, then we're going to help solve a lot of issues one by one. So as long as we've got good vibes in a lighthearted way, we're not going to talk about politics in our videos because that's not what we're going to do. However, if we can bring people together and break barriers down between cultures, we know that's going to have a positive impact towards these bigger issues.
Okay. And Markian, can you please share any of the backstory behind any of your videos, and how did you think of this, or you were not sure about the content but it really resonated with the audience? Anything that comes to your mind?
Yeah, I would say the process for video, we make videos about a lot of different types of people and people that we are not. For example, Black girl struggles. I'm not a Black girl. Or Indian, what it's like to have an Indian friend. I am not Indian.
Yeah.
So how do we make sure that we represent accurately a culture that we have nothing know about? And that all comes in thorough research. So when we do our research for the script, we consult with an Indian friend. We say, are these accurate or not? When we film the video, we always have an Indian person. We have someone from that culture. It's not an Indian friend. And so we have different stages of quality control, if you want to say that, to make
quality
sure that we're
control.
representing culture accurately.
But does it also happen that there were times when you just hurt someone's sentiments because you deal with multicultural people and make videos on all of them, and you might not have first-hand experience of how these people live or how these people behave?
Honestly, we haven't had any negative experiences because we represent cultures accurately. And it's not us telling your story, it's the actor telling the story. All we do
telling the story.
As the creators is we react. We react to whatever is going on. And we make sure that we react in a nice way, not like, ooh, why would you do that? It's like, oh, that's interesting. Or like, oh, it's a little strange, but I accept you.
Yeah, true. And Markian, I was so happy to read on your social media that you took a stand for the Black Lives Matter protest, and you also donated money to it. But I was just reading the comment section, and in the last comment you said that it was also distressing because there were also negative comments regarding it. Some people didn't like that. But as a content creator, when you know that there is a lot at stake when you take a political stand, when you take a social stand, so how important it is for you in your personal capacity to take a stand, keeping knowing that it might impact your audience?
I think it is important, especially when it's a matter of right or wrong. It's with Black Lives Matter. It's not a political question. It's supporting a community that's been underrepresented and oppressed in a lot of ways, and I thought it was important, especially because I have a platform. I'm all about good vibes, kindness, and bringing people together. And the tone is where I was most conflicted about, because I don't post political stuff, or I don't post sensitive or like serious issues on my page. So there's a lot of ways I could express my opinion, and I think I eventually found a good tone to express my feelings, which was basically just lighthearted, not like, you guys are bad if you don't support this. Just, this is my experience. I think we should all come together and let's help each other out.
Okay. And so you also make sure that not every opinion that you have needs to go on social media.
Yeah, I mean, lots of opinions. Yeah, but things that are important and that are right or wrong, like that, I think I have a responsibility just as a human to just help people.
Okay. And Markian, I'm not sure if you know, but Indian government has banned 59 Chinese apps, including TikTok, due to the conflicts at the border. And so many content creators who have like millions of followers will now have to start from scratch. So do you have anything to say about that? Any reactions on this news?
Yeah, no, that's pretty crazy, and I feel bad for the creators. I think it shows the importance of diversification. Like, diversify your platforms, diversify your revenue streams. What if something happens to our Facebook page and we lose everything? Well, right now we're okay. But what if ad revenue dies or something, like, which on Facebook a lot of advertisers are pulling out or boycotting Facebook. So it's out of your control, and I wish the best for TikTok creators.
For them. Okay.
Yeah.
And Markian, I was reading one of your interviews where you say that you didn't start this as a hobby. From the beginning itself, you're clear that this is a job, this is a business you want to create money from. So if you can share some of your insights, some of the things that you learned, which even other content creators can apply to monetize their content or to be a better content creator. Any lessons that you learned from your journey of years?
Treat it like a business, treat it like a job, not in the sense that you shouldn't care about what you're putting out, quite the opposite. The importance of quality, a meaningful message is actually the most important. Is like, that's the rule of any business. But I think when you treat it like a business, then you are more committed, you invest in something that can create opportunities in the future, and that way you can reach more people. So be analytical, look at the analytics, be aware of your branding, your positioning. How can you improve your marketing by collaborating with other creators or news articles? Put yourself in that mindset, and you will be able to reach a lot more people and spread your message to people around the world.
Okay. Yeah, I hope all the content creators are listening to us and may apply this advice in their real life. Markian, when you started off, I'm sure you might not be getting the number of views that you are getting right now, or brands may not be approaching you. So tell us, after how many videos did you actually started getting results? Like, how much struggle did you have to do as a content creator?
I would say it took me 3 years to, first of all, make money, and then three
Oh,
or
okay.
4 years until I hit 1 million followers. So for those
Oh, okay.
first 3 years, I was making videos every week, and like I was growing slowly, and nothing was really coming out of it. Thankfully for me, I was in school and I was in college, so I didn't like need to get a job, or I was living
Job.
with my parents. I
Okay.
needed to support myself financially. However, it is an investment, and going back to the previous question, it's like a startup, and that's the reality
Yeah.
of creating a channel. So you have to put
Yeah.
yourself in that mindset, work on it. It won't come immediately, but with patience,
Yeah.
you'll eventually get there.
True, true. I think the problem with us today is we need overnight success. We need overnight million followers with just one viral video. And I think that it's all about patience. I mean, you worked for 3 long years creating videos. But gave you conviction? What made you think that, no, this will work out, if not today, tomorrow? Was there anything,
One
or you
was
just sure about it?
One was proof of concept, meaning there were other creators, YouTubers, who had millions of
Yeah.
followers that were like, whoa, their life is amazing. How are they having so many opportunities, making all this money? So I knew there was something there, even though I didn't know exactly what it was. And and that was the main reason. Is I had a vision. I didn't know exactly what the opportunity would be, but I knew there was something. And eventually, as I kept working on it, it turned out to be something.
Okay. Turn out to be some, yeah. And Markian, I have to compliment you because you are too good too soon. I mean, if I'm not wrong, you're just 22, right?
I am 22. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me, like, what do you aspire? What do you dream now? Because you've already achieved things which, people like work all their lives for. I mean, the following, or the brand positioning that you have got. So where do you want to take your brand now? What are your plans for its future?
I want to create happy videos. I want to create the most positive content on Facebook and YouTube, because there's not enough of positive content. And it shocks me because people like positive content and it can perform well. There's too much negativity, there's too much drama, and I want Smile Squad to be that role model creators that kids watch and want to grow up to be kind, to smile, to treat people with kindness. So that's my goal. I want to we do about 200 million views a month. I want that to be 1 billion people, make 1 billion people smile every month. So
Okay.
what excites me is growth, creating something that has an impact. Entrepreneurship is what my passion is. So let's just see
Yeah.
how far we can take this.
No, Markian, I understand that you want to make 1 billion people smile, but I want to talk to the Markian as a businessman. I mean, how do you want to take your business forward? Like, you want to create, I wouldn't say your own website, or your future is you want to get into acting, or what do you want to do?
I want to grow Smile Squad as a brand through different channels. So right now we do comedy skits, which is our main thing. However, we want to create a new channel that's meaningful vlogs, let's say. So it's personality based, and maybe it hits people deeper in the emotions. Maybe acts of kindness. We haven't really figured that out yet, but that's currently the project. I want to have more creators and a more diverse creator team. Let's have black people. Let's have Japanese and have a white. We need a Latino creator. So we want to represent people. We want to be inclusive of all walks of life, and just create positive content.
Positive content. True. And tell me about one of the most challenging part of your whole process. I mean, there must be so many challenging, but what's the one thing that's really hard to crack or do on a day-to-day basis?
I would say the hardest, one big challenge has been managing a team. Like, that is a whole other job and responsibility in itself, because before I used to be a solo creator, so it's just I do my own thing. But now I have people, so I'm responsible for their happiness, or their life, for their career. However, I'd say video-wise, I'd say creating a new channel or creating a new project. That's tough because you're kind of starting from zero. Well, I wouldn't say zero, but you're starting from a base where you have no prior creative indicators of what will work. because with our skits, we know it will work, right? We've done it
Yeah.
before. We've done it a lot of times. But if we create a new channel or new content, we're new. So I'd say that's the hardest part, is creating a new project
Yeah.
or channel.
Okay, okay. And of all your team members, I have to say that please give my regards to Sam. He's really cute and I really love watching him in the videos.
I will tell him, yes.
Yeah.
Sam's great. Sam's great.
Yeah, Sam's great. Yeah, and there's so
Why do
many
you like
people
him?
who are watching. Yeah, why do I
Why
like
do you
him?
like Sam? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's just good to see him in the videos. He is funny and he's cute and a mixture of all of it.
He's all around just a star. He's great. We love Sam.
Yeah. Yeah, and Markian, there's so many people who are watching us. If they would want to collaborate with you on any medium, on any way, then tell us that how can they? I mean, as writers, as someone who can co-create the video with you, what do they need to do to work with you?
Just DM me on Instagram or send me an email. Always happy to take
As
requests.
easy as
you
that.
send me you send me an email,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was
Here
as
we
easy
are.
as that.
Yeah.
No, great. And any other aspect of a content creator that the lesson on side, which people who are not creating content may not know, which you think you should mention? Anything that I missed out on?
I think the importance of having a message or a purpose.
Okay.
I think a lot of people, if you want to be a successful creator, create meaningful content, meaning stand for something. What is your purpose? What is your message? You won't have it immediately, but I think it's super important. A lot of people make videos about their life and it's making videos about themselves versus creating content for others. And so I think it's really important to have a purpose and a mission and a message.
True. Great. I think, Markian, I'm done with most of the questions that I listed out. And I just have to thank that it was really easy to approach you. And I have to say that I approach a lot of TikTok creators, Indian TikTok creators for this interview because I wanted to get insights into their lives and process. But none of them responded. And then I thought that I have been watching your content from quite some time. And I especially bumped into your videos on how is it to have an Indian girlfriend. And that's when I knew about you, and I have been following you since then. Yeah.
Course,
So more power to you. And then tell us, what are you creating these days? What's new is going to come?
New. Well, I'll tell you right now. Let me post what we're filming this week. So this week, Kurt and Sam are filming Signs You're a Shopaholic, What It's Like to Have an Egyptian Friend, Signs You're a Karen. Do you know what a Karen is?
Do you know what
A Karen. You know what a Karen is?
No, I doubt.
Okay. Okay, Karen is like a new kind of like type of person, generic type of person, but it's okay. Struggles of being attractive. What it's like to have a Hawaiian girlfriend, what it's like to have a Swedish girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
and I think I'll have to watch all of them once they are uploaded. And Markian, I was thinking whether to ask you this or not, but tell me that did you ever have a breakdown where you were just like, I can't take this anymore, like, you're just too saturated to create videos, who's that person? I forgot the content creator, but she is one of the person who took off, she took, I think, 6 months off social media to just get better at her mental state. So do you have such moments of just breakdown?
I wouldn't say breakdown. It's a little extreme. There are moments, obviously, that are stressful, but breakdown, no, not yet. Creator block, sometimes, but not anymore, really. And I'll tell you the reason why. One is because I love what I'm doing, and it's fulfilling, and it's not drama-oriented. And secondly, I do the part that I like, meaning I have delegated a lot of the work that would have caused me to have creator block. For example, editing. Editing is not my favorite part. And I don't edit. I have an editor. But writing, I don't write anymore. So I do my favorite part, which is creating and running everything and so for those reasons, as of right now, haven't had too bad of breakdowns.
Oh, okay. No. I'm really happy for you that you've kept sane through the process because social media can be really taxing. But I'm really happy for you and looking forward to watch more of your content. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
You really brought a smile to us.
Yes, I appreciate
Yeah.
it. Smile Squad. Amazing.
Chalo. Yeah. Thank you
All
so much. Yeah.
all right,
Bye.
I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.